We will discuss on physical quantities today. Physical quantity is quantity which can be measured. So whatever uh, things, whatever quantities you can measure is known as physical quantities. Okay. Examples are given here: length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity or light intensity, volume, and many other physical quantities are there. Okay, a physical quantities is always measured of natural non-living objects. So suppose we have table, we have bed, we have scale, we have board. Okay, all the non-living things which have length, which have mass. Okay, and length, mass, all those things are physical quantities. You can measure its length, you can measure its mass, you can measure its temperature. Understood? Physical quantities have numerical magnitude and unit. Yes, of course. Suppose you are taking our example is given here. If the length of the student is 104 centimeter. Okay, so 104 centimeter. So 104 is what? 104 is numerical value, a numeral, and centimeter is its unit. Okay, so any physical quantity is having at least these two things: one, a numerical value which is called magnitude, and unit. Okay, so all these things are clear here. So come to next. Physical quantities are divided into two uh, parts. One is called fundamental and one is called derived physical quantities. Okay, so fundamental physical quantities are those physical quantities which are independent to any other physical quantity. Okay, fundamental physical quantities don't need any other physical quantity to explain themselves. Okay, examples are given here. Length is a fundamental physical quantity: mass, time, electric current, temperature, amount of substance, and luminous intensity. Understood? And these physical quantities are limited. Only 7 fundamental physical quantities are there. 3 are old physical quantities: length, mass, and time, and 4 are newly produced or newly made physical quantities. Understood? So 3 are old and 4 are new. And derived physical quantities are those physical quantities which needs other physical quantity to explain themselves. Understood? uh, uh, some examples are given here: velocity, acceleration, force, energy, electric charge, and volume. But there are numbers of derived physical quantities which are not written here, and all those derived physical quantities required fundamental physical quantities to explain themselves. Understood? First is written velocity. So velocity is a physical quantity which, if you want to calculate it, you should have displacement and time. So to calculate velocity you must have distance, that is length, or displacement, that is length, and time. Okay, which is of both are physical quantities, both are fundamental physical quantities, and without them you cannot calculate velocity, and therefore velocity is considered as derived physical quantities. Understood? In the same way, acceleration, force, energy, electric charge, all are derived physical quantities. There are number of physical derived physical quantities which are explained with the help of fundamental physical quantities. Is that clear? Two more things we can see here: vector and scalar physical quantities. Understood? In fundamental we can see vector, scalar, and in derived also we can see vector and scalar. So we have discussed it in previous classes, but we will see here also. Vector is a physical quantity that needs magnitude as well as direction. We will take one example to understand better. Suppose we have a body, okay, and we are applying a force on that body. Suppose the magnitude of the force is 10 newton. Okay, and the same amount of force means 10 Newton of force is applied on the body but in the opposite direction. Okay, so what will you say, what is the net force acting on the body? Obviously you will say the net force is 0. Okay, but what about if the force is acting on the same direction? You will say the net force is 20 Newton. Why? Because it is clear from the figure. Okay, there is a probability that the body can move. Okay, but in the previous one there is no probability that the body will move. Wherever two forces are acting in both the cases, but in one case both the forces are in opposite direction, and in other case both the forces are acting on the same direction, but the result is different. In first case there is no any possibility for the body to move, but here there is possibility for the body to move. Okay, so force is a physical quantity which changes in the direction. Okay, so this physical quantity is depending on direction. So whatever the physical quantity, if it is depending on direction, it will be considered as vector physical quantity or vector quantity in short. Understood? And scalar is a physical quantity which don't need any direction. Example is given mass. Okay, so if you want to find out mass of any body, you should have only the magnitude. Suppose we are saying the mass of the body is 10 kilogram. Okay, so it is complete, no need of direction here. Understood? So mass will be considered as scalar quantity. Clear? Here is a table in which physical quantities are given. In left hand table these are fundamental physical quantities, and here derived physical quantities. Their units are given: electric current ampere, temperature Kelvin, intensity of light candela, amount of substance mole, force Newton, weight Newton. Force and weight both are same things. Okay, when force is applied by the earth to the body, it is considered as weight. Work joule, power watt, charge coulomb, velocity meter per second, and pressure Pascal. Pascal is an important unit. It is asked in many questions. Okay, many time in some question. Understood? So it is clear. So come to next. One more thing I want to tell you. Two type of systems are there for the units. One is called MKS system. Okay, meter kilogram second system. It is also known as SI system. Not SI system, only SI. Okay, so meter is a SI unit. Okay, kilogram is a SI unit, second is a SI unit. So these are written here, these units which are written here are SI unit. Understood? If we are converting it into CGS, so meter centimeter, kilogram will convert into centigram. No, yaar, gram, sorry. Kilogram will convert into gram. Second is remain second. Okay, and SI units for these physical quantities are the same. Okay, let's move to next. So we should have a genuine question: what length is considered as 1 meter? Okay, and how it is considered? So we should have a particular length which should be same for whole the world. Understood? So whatever the length of 1 meter is considered in India, it should be same in Europe, in other countries. Okay, so it has been measured by the path of light. Length of the path traveled by light in vacuum in that much of second. Okay, that much of second is a very short duration. In this short duration which is written here, the light is traveling a particular distance. Okay, and that distance is considered as 1 meter. You have seen 1 meter uh, which is sometime measured by hand. Okay, which are not exactly same. And we have seen the meter scale in uh, cloth shops. Okay, so uh, time standard second, time required to oscillate that much of oscillation, of radiation emitted by cesium atom. So cesium atom is oscillating that much of oscillation in a particular duration, and that duration is called 1 second. Okay, standard kilogram, mass of a specific platinum iridium alloy. Alloy means a particular way to mix two elements or two metal is called alloy by a particular technique. Understood? Not uh, not just a mixture, it's a technical word. Understood? So this alloy of platinum and iridium, it has a uh, shape of cylinder and particular size, is kept at International Bureau of Weight and Measures in France, and that alloy is having some mass which is considered as 1 kilogram. Two more physical quantities are there, angle and solid angle. So for two dimension things, angle is being taken, and for three dimensional figure, solid angle is being taken. Understood? Suppose you are taking circle. Okay, so it will be radius and it is arc. So this displacement or this measurement will be called angle. Angle is represented here by theta, and angle is equal to arc upon radius. So arc is considered L and radius is R. Okay, so this term is known as angle, and unit of angle is radian. In previous classes we have taken unit of angle as degree, but now we will be taking radian. Understood? So if you want to convert degree into radian, suppose you have 30 degree angle and you want to convert it into radian. Okay, so you will multiply this degree into pi by 80. So 36 ja. So 30 degree can be written as pi by 6 radian. Understood? Okay. So for circle means what? The arc length will convert into circumference, complete cycle. Okay, in this case the angle will be, this will be 180 degree, this will be 180 degree. It means 180 means what? Pi radian, and 180 means what? Pi radian, pi pi, 2 pi. So for circle it will be 2 pi radian. Understood? For solid angle you will take one sphere. A sphere has been taken, and on the surface a small area has been taken, which is making an angle which is said solid angle. Understood? And it is represented by omega. This is the symbol of omega. And to measure omega, you should have that area and square of the radius. You will get solid angle, which has unit steradian. Okay, and for a sphere it is 4 pi steradian. Is that clear? Okay. This is an interesting information. In Hanuman Chalisa we have some lines. Yug sahas jojan par bhanu lilyo tahi mudurfal janu. Okay, which is written here. It is written by Tulsi Das. One yug means 12,000 years. One sahas means 1,000, and one yojan means 8 miles. Okay, so when you will multiply all those things, you will get that much of mile, and when you will convert it into kilometers, you will multiply it by 1 by 6, because 1 mile is equal to 1 by 6. You will get that much of kilometer. And NASA has said that the exact distance between the earth and sun is that much, approx equal, not exactly equal, that much of. And this is called one astronomical unit. This is a unit for celestial bodies, distance between planet to planet, satellite to planet, star to planet, or star to star, for celestial bodies. Okay, this is the image of NCERT book. Okay, it is the measurement in terms of size of proton, nucleus, atom, virus, and the length, which is in term of 10 power minus 15, in term of 10 power minus 14, minus 10, minus 8, minus 7, power 13, 21, means how smaller these things and how greater these things are. Understood? So some are important that we should know. Wavelength of light in terms of 10 power minus 7 meter. Okay, and distance of sun from earth. Okay, 10 power 11. Is that clear? Okay, now move to next. These are some specific, or you can say special units, like carat. Okay, 1 carat is equal to 200 milligram. How to convert degree to radian, it is written here. This is some common SI prefixes for units. Means if any measurement is in the term of 10 power 6, you can write there mega. Okay, suppose it is written 6 into 10 power 6 meter, so you can write there 6 megameter. Understood? Or if it is written for micrometer, if it is written 6 into 10 power minus 6 meter, so if it is 10 power minus 6, you can write here 6. The symbol of micro is, this is micrometer. Okay, 6 micrometer. For nanometer, suppose it is written 6 into 10 power minus 9 meter, then you will write 6 nanometer. Is that clear? So some important prefixes are there. Mega is an important prefix. Okay, and micro and nano, these are important. These three units are very important. These three units are used for distances between celestial bodies. Astronomical unit that we have discussed before, 1.5 into 10 power 11 meter, the distance between earth and sun, okay, is one astronomical unit, and which is equal to Yug Sahasra Yojan par Bhanu, that is 1.5 into 10 power 11 meter. Light year means the distance traveled by light in 1 year is called light year. Okay, in it seems that it is the unit of time, but it is unit of distance. Okay, so it must be remembered, 1 light year is equal to 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter, and astronomical unit is 1.5 into 10 power 11 meter. And parsec is also an important unit, which is equal to 3.26 light year. Okay, so if you will remember 3.26 light year, you will convert it into you can convert it into meter by multiplying it by 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter. Understood? So these unit must be remembered. This is how you can measure one astronomical unit. Suppose any star which is placed here and which is at the distance of 1 parsec from sun, and earth is at the distance of 1 astronomical unit, then the angle, whatever the angle, will be equal to 1 arc second. Okay, and if you have this angle, then you can measure 1 astronomical unit. Understood? 1 arc second means what? See, previously we are measuring angle in degree, suppose 30 degree. Okay, now if you will you are making the angle very short, so the minimum angle will be 1 degree to our knowing. Understood? So what will happen if any angle is less than 1 degree? So for that angle we have minute, so 1 degree is equal to 60 minute. Okay, and smaller than minute we have 1 minute is equal to 60 second. So this is the symbol of second and this is the symbol of minute. Understood? So here the angle is 1 arc second, means 1 second. In short, you can say 1 second. Okay, so the symbol of angle here the symbol of angle will be 1 double dash. Understood? So we have discussed astronomical unit, parsec, and angle is smaller than degree, lengths of unit of distances, long distances, prefixes of unit, some specific units, size of object or distance in terms of exponential form, okay, in the term of 10 power, some important information regarding our Chalisa and the distance between earth and sun, that is given in Hanuman Chalisa. Angle and solid angles, what are the standard meter, standard second and standard kilogram, these definitions must be known, and fundamental quantities and derived quantities and their units and symbol, vector and scalar physical quantities and examples, and the definition of physical quantities. Understood? So these are the initial topics of the chapter unit and measurement.
The next topic will be dimensions of physical quantities, and we will see all those things in our next video. So dimension we will discuss in next video. Till then, bye.